Hi friends, it's Carolyn Zook here with C Zook Stitch, and today is Saturday, December 26, 2020. Welcome to my channel about cross stitch. I really missed you all. I am back. I have moved. I will do more of an update in my regular floss tube, which will be, I think, January 1st. We'll do our regular floss tube. But this week you'll see several videos from me where I am going to split up kind of each of the sections that I want to cover with you, including today's WIP Parade, which is what this video is about. I'll be doing a chart dive, which is just a regular video, and I'll also be doing a chart dive live event on YouTube. And then I'll be doing a planning, so going over my plans, how I plan for 2021 and all of that. So if you only want to watch one or two of those videos, you can. If you're not interested in one of the topics, you can skip it. But we'll do our regular floss tube update on January 1. So I hope you'll tune back into that. All right, let's jump right in. I have a lot of WIPs. I pulled everything out that I could possibly find. I think I have everything, but let's get right into it. It's going to be somewhat random because I don't know what order anything is in. But first up, and a lot of you might not have seen this one. If you follow me from the very beginning, you may have seen it once or twice, but this is not an active WIP that I have. I'm not actively working on it right now. This is called A Christmas Celebration. This was a kit I bought off of Amazon in August of 2018 when I really just all of a sudden needed a cross-stitch kit. I was going to visit my folks in Colorado, and just all of a sudden I needed a kit real bad. I don't know why. And so I ordered it from Amazon because I knew it would get to me quickly, and I worked on it while I was visiting my parents. So this is what it will look like when it's done. But I basically worked on it at my parents and then haven't pulled it out in over 2 years. So this, I'm just using everything that came with the kit. I even gridded it with a pen. This is full coverage. So this is as far as I got. And I was just stitching this in hand. So I would like to pull this back out because I would like to finish it. I do like the chart. This is just 14 count Ada, I think, that came with the kit. This will actually be coming out in January for a magazine monthly challenge. We're doing what we're calling Burringo, BRR for Burr because it's January and it's cold here in the Northern Hemisphere. But it's a bingo, and one of the bingo squares is your oldest WIP, and this is definitely my oldest WIP. So not all of them are going to be magazine related, certainly. Things are already falling down. So that is A Christmas Celebration. I don't know who the artist is. It's written in Chinese, I believe. So I don't know where my cover photo is. It's in here somewhere. Maybe we'll come across it. But I'm not sure. So that is my oldest WIP. That's one I thought you all would like to see because I'm sure many of you haven't seen that before. So I'm going to be putting these things away as we go so that I have less of a mess to clean up. I hope you all had a good holiday. I did. It was nice. It was quiet and restful, which is wonderful. Definitely needed. This next WIP is called Santa's House. It was a 6-part mystery sal by Tiny Modernist, also in 2018. I got a new ring light for Christmas from my friend Sam, so you can kind of see the shadows there. But hopefully, look at so this is without the ring light. This is what the lighting looks like, which isn't bad. But if I turn the ring light back on, I think you can see it a little bit better. So this is what it looks like. I think it's super cute. I have not worked on it. That's not true. I have worked on it. Not really recently. This is 14 count Ada in oatmeal. And I don't know why. I just don't like the fabric. I don't know why. There's nothing wrong with it. It works just fine. But I'm kind of stuck. And this is one that I've often thought about abandoning. I think it's cute finished, but I just don't love working on it. So that one was started November 1st, 2018. And I haven't really worked on it very much. I mean, I think I've worked on it here and there, but I just don't like it. And I would offer it up for adoption, except that it's a PDF, so the pattern is a PDF, and so you would need to buy the PDF, which I just don't think, I don't know, somebody wants to buy the PDF chart from Tiny Modernist and finish it. But I don't know who would be interested in doing that, but if you are willing to buy the PDF and want to finish this for yourself, you can keep it. Let me know and I'll send it to you. But I also understand if people don't want to do that. Okay, so those were two pretty old WIPs. I have another one. It's in one of these boxes. I have a pile of boxes next to me that I will show you WIPs, and so we'll get to that one. But the rest of them are going to be fairly recent, I think. So this is my bag of kind of current WIPs. I fill this bag each week with what I'm going to be working on, and this is the bag at my old house that sat by my bed because I was a bed stitcher. Now, I haven't stitched since I've moved. I haven't stitched much at all in December, but so this will be my kind of bag until I get a better system of kind of current projects I'm working on this week. So let's start here. This one, maybe some of you know. So most of my bags are Garan. I'll tell you if they're not Garan stitchery bags. This one is my temperature tree, and I'm very behind on this one, of course, because of the move. But this is by Stitching Mommy, and this is what it will look like. This will be done this year. I do need to get caught up on it. And where we are at, you've seen this one every week almost for this past year. So this last branch, this is December. So I'm through December 5th, it looks like, with the leaves. So I have some catching up to do. But everything else is done. I just have to do the leaves. And it will be done. So that's Stitching Mommy Temperature Tree. I won't be doing one for 2021. I'm glad I did it in 2020. It was really fun to do. I should actually put that back in the bag here. But I am ready to move on to other projects. Okay, so in this bag, this is a bag from Etsy that a friend gave me for my birthday, I believe, this past year. That one isn't started, actually. That's what I meant to start, but it's not started, so I'm not going to show you that. Okay, so a couple of these. This is Bergen. This is a little ornament my parents picked up for me when they went to Norway last year in 2019 for their 50th wedding anniversary. I started it, I got like an hour done, and that's how far, and I haven't done any more, but I would like to finish this one soon. I meant to finish it in December, but who knows if that will happen. This one is not started yet, so that was one I meant to start this month, so I won't show that one. Don't worry, you'll see it eventually. This giant Halloween bag, which is another, oops, backwards, their Garan bag. Isn't that pretty? Or spooky? This is their larger bag. And in here, I have Halloween at Hawkrun Hollow. Is that upside down? It sure is. So this is what the whole piece will look like. I'm up here in the top left corner. I was supposed to work on that this month. I have not. This was my WIP Go piece for this month. And I'm still on the first block. I have not done any more on this. So that's where we're at with this one. It's nice to have the larger size bags for the Hawkrun Hollows just because they have so many threads. And so they get, and the fabric is quite bulky because it takes so much fabric. So I do like the larger bags for that. And is that it in this? Yes, that is all in this kind of work bag, our current project bag. All right, now I have 3 bins that I'm going to go through. So let's open the top one. And we'll just slide it down here. And we'll just pull one out. Okay, so this bag has, what is this? Okay. This bag has 2 projects in it, both of which you've seen. Both projects in here are from the Stony Creek Cross Stitch Magazine, the Summer 2020 edition. The first one is You Are Amazing. which I started fairly recently. And they are both stitched on the same piece of fabric. So this is the start I have on You Are Amazing. Just not quite, even the border isn't quite done yet. And then the other piece is Winter Friends Welcome, which will look like this. And I'll be replacing the words just with additional trees. And that is on the other end of this piece of fabric. And this is how far I've gotten. So, gotten some of the border done. I have more of the leaves to do here. And I don't remember what fabric this is. Usually I write it down when I do my regular floss tubes to tell you. But if you have any questions or what was that fabric for that piece, just let me know and I can certainly look it up for you. But I'm just trying to get through this somewhat quickly, so we're not here forever. Okay, another little bag here. This one is Christmas dinner, and I know you saw this recently. This is my December magazine monthly theme piece, as well as my acrostic pieces. This is by Stardust, I believe. And this was in a magazine called A Stitcher's World from the late 90s, early 2000s. And this is my start on it. So it just has, I'm starting in the background with the trees and the mountains and the sky. And I was missing the color of the tree, so it looks like kind of funny like that. So I'll just go in and stitch the missing trees at some point. At some point. So that's Christmas dinner. We're in the section of all my Jolly July starts now. So this is Trimming the Tree by Stitchy Bendy. Just started in Jolly July, so it will look like this. And I've only worked on this for an hour or so. And that's where I'm at. Not very far. These won't take me long if I just pull them out and work on them, but, you know, there's so many great patterns out there. This, okay, so this one is Elizabeth's Needlework Designs. It's called Redberry Wreath. I'm looking for something to cover up the pattern. It will look like this when it's done. Again, a super simple piece that won't take any time. I was missing a bunch of colors. Oh gosh, I don't even know. I'm assuming it goes this direction. I just have the red berries done, and that is it. Because I was missing the colors that I wanted for the rest of it. Sorry about the rattling. There. And so that's what it will look like. So I just have the red berries done, and I have everything else to do. But I don't think it will take long once I work on it, you know. This one is called Floss and Fleece. No, it's called Looking Out by Floss and Fleece. Let's just go like this. And so that, it's like a little winter scene out your window. And I'm doing this on an iridescent, and so I just have a start on the window frame. That's all I've gotten. Okay, so that takes care of that bag. This piece is called City Sidewalks by Glendon Place. It's another Jolly July start. This is one of my favorite Christmas songs, so I really wanted to do this. I thought it was so pretty, and I love the city scene. And, oh my gosh, here's my little tiny start on it. Look at this giant piece of fabric I have for this little tiny start. It is an iridescent as well. Like I said, if you want to know the name of these fabrics, let me know and I can look at my notes for you. This is fun because then I see all my projects and I'm like, oh, I want to stitch that, I want to stitch that. Want to stitch it all, folks. Want to stitch it all. Okay, so this one is Kringles by Little House Needleworks. This was a market release this past March. This is what it looks like. I started this in July as well. This is my biggest kind of Jolly July start. And this is how far I've gotten. Just part of the roof. Not very far at all. Not very far at all. I like that one too. I like the different scenes, the different rooms. This next one is by Rivaris. It's called The Stockings Were Hung. And it will look like this, which I think is a super sweet piece. I love how they finished it. And I'm just using this. Oh, I do have the WIP fabric. This is literally just a scrap of 18 count Fiddler's Cloth Aida and light oatmeal. And I think that's all I have. I've started the mittens, not even finished them. There you go. So, again, that one won't take long. I just focus on it. Okay. The other piece in this bag is called First Snow by the Drawn Thread. Now, this is a freebie on the Drawn Thread's website, so you can go to their website and download this. I'm still not going to show the chart, even though it's a freebie. So this is what it will look like. I think it's really sweet. There's pine stitch and Smyrna crosses in it. That's kind of what all the snowflakes and the tree branches are. And this is how far I've gotten. So just some of the snowflakes. Not very far at all. This is a 28 count Dove Gray. Is what I'm doing. Some of them, I guess I do have the names of the fabrics for you. What is this one? Oh, yes. Okay, so this one is Elegant Pumpkins. This is not a Jolly July start. I started this one in October, I believe. It's called Elegant Pumpkins. It's just a black and white copy. And it's from the Just Cross Stitch 2012, I believe. Magazine, September, October. You saw this one fairly recently, or this fall. It goes this way. So that is what I have. Starting on the pumpkins. Okay. Okay, we're back to Jolly July. Starts. This first one is called Left Behind. It's by Misty Hill Studios. And it's a little sweet little Rudolph there. And I think it goes this way. You can see the start of his face. That is what I have done on him. And this other one is called Noel. Well, it's called Noel 2018, but obviously I will put whatever year I finish it in, hopefully next year. It's by JBW Designs. That's what it will look like. Very cute. And this I am stitching on a 16 count Ada in antique white. This piece is way larger than it needs, and I just have the end done. There'll be lots of leftover fabric on that one for another ornament project at some point. All right. Then this is another old one that you probably haven't seen in quite a while. There's two in here. Okay. So I didn't pull these out at all this fall as I meant to. But what I think I'm going to do for Mania next year is I think I'm going to take all these smalls that I have and try to finish as many as I can just to get them kind of off my plate. So that's my Mania plans, is just having a small-a-thon. We'll see. So this is a freebie also. Sorry, the color copy is not very good. This is from By the Bay Needle Arts, and it's a freebie, and it's just some pumpkins. It's called White Pumpkin for Fall. And I've had this for a while, and I started on it and then didn't do anything more on it. I'm not entirely sure which way it goes. Let's say it goes this way. So I just have the very, very, very start of a pumpkin there. No, that was the wrong one. This one. This is the one. This is the free white pumpkin. I have the border done. The other piece, it's like, wait, those colors don't seem right. That's because the other piece that's in here is a Lizzie Kate called Come With Thankful Hearts. This is what it looks like, and that's the pumpkin that I have started in the center there. Although you see that heart in there, I don't know if I'm going to, because I wasn't paying attention to my variegated floss when I started this, so I think either I need to rip it out, which I don't want to do, or not worry about having a heart in there. Unless it's already there, kind of. But that is what I have. Whew. That's a close call. So again, these probably won't take me that long if I pull them out. Okay, I think that's most of the smalls in this box. This piece, this is Farewell to Anger. This is my Hade. As you know, this was recently frogged out. I had 35 hours of work, and my frogging angel frogged it all out for me, and I will be restarting this sometime in the new year. So I don't have anything to show. It's just a piece of blank fabric. Okay. Then, in this Garon Angel bag, is my Balmy Spring Day, my other Hade. I started this with Jan of Jan Hicks Creates. When did we start this, Jan? March? May? Sometime this year. And this is how far I've gotten. I have not pulled it out in quite a while, so I will also be dedicating some time to this year. You know, just kind of, I started out last year, or 2020, this year, doing so well, doing, say, like one rotation a month on it, just to keep making progress. And I would like to get that back, you know, doing, say, 3 hours a day on it. Here is another Garon Christmas bag. This is my Christmas at Hawkran Hollow, which I have not touched since I started it as well. This is what it will look like. This was a Mania start this year. This is what it will look like. I pulled it out for Mania, and I have not pulled it out since. So let's see. It'll be a surprise for me, too, as to show how far we are. And we have the border done. And that's it. It's like we have to work on that one this coming year, huh? So that was exciting. All right. And then the last project in this bag, I haven't seen this one in a while either. This is Princess Elena from Mirabilia. So this is a new one from this late spring, early summer piece. I'm doing this on a giant fabric flare. I think it's 16 count because I loved, yeah, it's giant. I loved her at the ball. So that's printed on there. And that's my start. And I think I am going to rip that out so I can place her face where I want it on the fabric and then go from there. I have not stitched on this very much, so there's not a lot of time invested into it to rip out. But I have everything I need in here. Those are the beads, everything. So I'm going to pause you and I'm going to put this box away and then I will pull out the next box and we'll dive into that one. Next box, kitty bag from Garon. And this one has Hoity Toity by Long Dog, which I was supposed to work on this for WIP Go this month as well. I don't think I'll get to it. But we did work on it earlier this fall for WIP Go. And I love it so much. And so here is where it is. I am using Jan Hicks color conversion. You can find it on madforyarn.com under her color conversions. She posts her color conversions on it. So I love it. It has more pinks and blues. The background color is 939 DMC. Really love this one. Jan is a color genius for color conversions. Is this one started? This one's not started. This is Winter Quakers. I'm just showing you because I was supposed to start it on the 21st, which was the day I actually moved. So it's not started yet. This is a Rosewood Manor, and I have the kit. We'll see if we get started on that this year or not. Another Garon kitty bag. Keep track of how many of those you see today. This one is Jan Hicks Narnia, which I started and then I abandoned, and I need to restart on different fabrics. I really hate this fabric. But I changed up the colors, but I don't like the fabric. So I need to restart this. And no, I haven't. I know I showed you guys some fabric options, and you all told me instead of buying another piece, you need to test the fabric. And I know you're right. I haven't done that yet. So I do need to do that. So I will do that. And that's on my WIP Go board for 2021. So I will need to do that soon in case it comes up in January. Here's the little summertime bee. Okay, so this chart is Summer Quakers by Rosewood Manor, which I started on the first day of summer this year. All of these I started on the first day of the season, except for winter, which I'm a little behind on. And I'm using all the called for, and look how sweet this is. I love those little birds. I just love the colors. It's pretty. And I'll be telling you, I'm going to be filming a 2021 planning video. So you'll hear what my plans are. So you'll see these pieces again. You'll hear what the plans are and all that coming up. This is my other oldest, kind of oldest WIP that I mentioned at the beginning. This is another Tiny Modernist Mystery Salve from 2018. This is Haunted Mansion. This one will also be coming out for the Bringo because one of the squares is a piece that needs frogging, and this one I need to frog the moon because it is off center. But I really like it. I think it's super cute. And so I would like to finish it, but I put it away and haven't pulled it back out because that moon needs frogging, and that's a whole lot of work. So that's that piece, but I really like that one. This one is the piece in here. Yes. Okay. So this is Santa's Village. And this is a 12-part series or 9-part series from Country Cottage Needleworks. And I started this in January of 2020. And I got the first one done. Well, mostly done. I had snowflake buttons on here, which I had to take off because I want to put this on my lap stand and go back and put the snowflakes on there. But I might also just stitch them on. But there are still already some buttons, the buttons on it. And so I've started number 2, which is this one, but I didn't get very far. And then I just didn't work on it anymore. That's what number 2 will look like. It's called Poinsettia Place. So I'm not very far on that one at all. Another kitty bag from Garan. This one is from Forest Embroidery. Also started with Jan Hicks of Jan Hicks Creates. We were going to start it together at StitchCon, but of course StitchCon was canceled. And I don't know that I have the pattern here. Or I have the pattern, but I don't know that I have a picture that I can show you without showing you the pattern. No, I don't. So if I remember, I will put a picture in here. Of this is Bayou Cat by Forest Embroidery, and this is as far as I've gotten. It came as a kit, so the floss and the fabric and all that came together. We started this in June, and I never pulled it out again. This one, that's a pretty bag. I love the flowers. This is Spring Quakers by Rosewood Manor. Started on the first day of spring. And here's how far I've gotten. So this is like the first page and some extra. Is really what it is. Oh, it goes this direction though. There we go. That looks better. So that one I'm furthest along on. This one I would like to finish in 2021. So we will see. We have big goals for 2021. Okay. Looks like 2 more in this bin. And then we have 1 more bin to go. Another kitty bag from Garan, if anyone's keeping count for me. This one is another Mirabilia. It's Royal Holiday, which I started this summer. And again, I didn't get very far, but, well, I guess I did all right. Just need to figure out what direction. I'm pretty sure I marked on here what direction it goes. Yes, it goes, okay. It goes this way. So this is how far I've gotten on her dress. Lots more to go on that one, but it will be so pretty when it's done. I should do no new starts, huh? Don't worry, I'm not going to. But I could. But I'm not. But I could. Okay, and then the last one in this bin, look at this bunny. I love this bunny bag. Is Easter Parade by Blackbird Designs, and I have both of them in here. Okay, so first up I have the bunny, which I'm going to try to finish soon. Well, I want to finish both of these before Easter in 2021. So I have about a quarter more to go, maybe a little more for this bunny one. I think he's so cute. And then the Easter basket. Again, I marked which way was up. I just have a little teeny tiny start in the center there. So that one will need a lot of work to get it done in. And I think Easter's pretty early this year. It's early April, I believe. So that is that one. Okay, so I'm going to pause you again. I'm going to put this box away, and then I'll pull out my last box. Back with the last box. This one is still in the Q-snap. It's a super thick one. Because this is one that I've gotten quite behind on this year. I did not keep up with it. I mean, I did. This is Spring at Hawkern Hollow. I am right here on square 4. I do want to finish this next year, but I am like maybe 2 or 3 squares behind now, which is fine. You know, it's been a busy year, especially near the end of it. This has been a very hectic year. This is where I am on scene 4. Yeah. I would show you the rest, but it's in the Q snap. So, because this is one that you see this one a lot, because I've been working on it, but that's why it's on the Q snaps. Here's an autumn bag from Garan. This one is autumn at Hawkrun Hollow, and I'm up here at the top. You saw this one fairly recently too. All of these Hawkrun Hollows, I'm stitching them on 32 count Vanilla Latte by Bestitch Me, and this is where I am. I got the top border, and then I have the bottom, or the first block border done, and some pumpkins at the bottom there. You'll be seeing that one this coming year as well. This one, that one is not started yet. That was the Peekaboo. If you remember, I was going to start it, but the fabric never came in, so I did not start it, so I won't show that one. It's another Garan bag. This is Autumn Quakers by Rosewood Manor. I started this on the first day of autumn. And this is where I'm at. I just love the rich colors of this one. And it's stitched on doubloon. Picture this plus doubloon, and I have 28 count linen. Okay. Here's this Garan Cardinal bag. I don't know that these are started. These are my Heirloom Nativity by Victoria Sampler. I have not started any of those. I'm not going to show you those. I am planning to do a chart dive though, and I'll show you those in the chart dive. The chart dive will be any that I haven't started already. Here is the butterfly bag by Garan. This one was a birthday start this year with Jan Hicks. This is a Dimensions kit, and it's called Scenic Farm. I really just worked on this on my birthday, I think, pretty much, and that's all I did. And this is as far as I've gone. Not very far at all. It's a lot of half stitches in this one, which is fine. I don't love half stitches, just more because my brain has a hard time seeing where the stitches go in around it, because it's so, my brain is just so used to working with full stitches. But it does make it go a lot faster, and you know, it's just the background that is half stitches. The rest of it, I think, are full cross. So that is Scenic Farm. Oh, here's a couple other small ones that I started a couple years ago, I think. So the first one is called, it's by Lindy Stitches. It's called No Notion. And it's just a black and white. I have no notion of loving people by halves. It's a Jane Austen quote. And it is stitched on 16 count Ariel Ada by Picture This Plus. And that is not the right direction. Here we go. With my Garan needle minder. So that's how far I've gotten on that one. This is another one I just need to finish up, and it will be done. It won't take long if I just do it. And the next one, this was a freebie with, I think the either the Bag of the Month Club with Garan or the Grime Guard of the Month Club. But it's by Hands On Designs, and it's called Peace to My Heart. This is from, I think, last year. And I'm stitching this on 14 count Fiddler's Oatmeal Ada. And I'm just making up my own colors, so I just have the word you. Again, that one won't take long. I just need to do it. So I do think May will be, my mania will be finishing these smalls. The Jolly July and these two will probably be top of kind of the list of wet to finish. And then what's in here? Oh, this is by Lindy Stitchy. It's called Lindy Stitches. It's called Beautiful Things. And it says, "Oh, my darling, it's true. Beautiful things have dents and scratches too." I love that quote. Started this, I think in September we started it with my friend Robin and my friend Andrea. And this is how far I've gotten. I haven't pulled it out since. So that is how far I've gotten. And the fabric I'm using on that is Outback Jack by Bestitch Me. It's a 32 count Lugana. My glasses are sitting right here, but I'm not putting them on for some reason. Well, partly because the ring light, you can see the ring light in my glasses. So I was trying to prevent that. I won't be able to not wear my glasses the whole time that I mean, like, you know, for regular floss tube updates and whatnot, I will probably have to wear my glasses because there's a lot of reading. This is the last project I have. So this beautiful bag by Garan. This is Death by Cross Stitch by Long Dog. And I'm up in this area. And this is where I'm at. This is what it looks like. I am using the same colors that I am in Hoity Toity, using Jan Hicks's color conversion. She didn't do like a 1-for-1 color conversion of this one. I'm just using the same kind of color palette and making it up as I go along. So page by page, I kind of will plan out what colors I want where. And then the two pieces could technically hang, you know, near each other and complement each other because they'd be the same color palette. But that's how far I've gotten. So those were my WIPs. I love them. I really do. I think almost all of them. Like there's that one that I showed you that I want to kind of give away or adopt out. If anyone is interested, let me know. I will mail it to you free of charge. It's just I can't send the pattern, and that's my hesitation, is I can't send the pattern because it was a PDF pattern, and for copyright reasons and to respect the artist and the designer. So if you already have the pattern and you want to work on it, or you can get the pattern, however you want to do it. If you want to do it, if there's multiple people who are interested, I'll just put your name in a random drawing. But there's no pressure either. And I can send you what I have. I'll send you whatever floss I have that I've been working from as well. So just let me know. And thanks so much for watching my WIP Parade for 2020. I love doing these for you. I try to go through it really quickly because I know you have a lot of WIP Parades to watch. And we're going to have a lot more videos coming up this week. So I hope you'll join me. And I will see you soon. Bye.